Welcome to another edition of GeoGuessr. Today we're going to start off with the daily challenge, which is new for me. And this says, do you have what it takes to become a GeoGuessr Master Navigator? Compare yourself and play against thousands of other pro members. Okay. So I guess they throw a random puzzle or whatever at us, and then we have to figure it out. You get 3 minutes around on this map. You can move around, you can look around, you can zoom. So let's give it a shot. Okay, let's see. I don't want to start the clock. I haven't done any time challenges yet, so this is a new one for me. Looks British. On the coast. I don't know England that well, or the UK in general. I don't know really that well. I don't know. Let's see if something jumps out of this. To me, it's a coastal town. But is it? Let's see. Well, the water here is east, northeast. Oh, we're facing east-northeast. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure. We're somewhere, and I don't see. I just don't know if it's England or if it's Scotland or where we are. Looks like real estate signs, maybe. Yeah, it looks, I mean, is it some sort of a beach town? I mean, there's a lot of coastline to work with, so I think we're just going to have to take a guess. Probably, possibly up north, somewhere. Yeah, we'll go with Scotland? I don't know. This is a wild ass guess for me. Yeah, north of Aberdeen maybe. Nope, not even close. 260 miles off. It was Isle of Man. Yeah, okay. Okay, again, like I said, I really have no clue whatsoever. So, all right, number 2. This looks Eastern Bloc. Pocoju. Poland? Perhaps. Yeah, these time challenges are interesting because you're kind of keeping that in the back of your mind. You're like, oh, I got 2 minutes left. I need something to tell me where I am. But yeah, I think this is Poland. I don't know Poland that well, but it just, to me, this looks Polish. Yeah, but I keep looking at that clock, and it's like, what time do you cut the cord? But it's like I have plenty of time, but I just feel like, okay, what am I going to accomplish here? I think we're in Poland. Yeah, Polska. There you go. Yeah, I lived in enough communities in the U.S. that had heavy Polish influences to just have a feel for that. But now, where in the country? No idea. So we're just going to have to take a guess, I think. $58 miles. Wow. Okay, I'll take it. I had the right country. It wasn't like the Isle of Man. Okay, somewhere in the Far East. I see English writing. Airport Road. I see English writing. And then there's writing. I don't know if that's Chinese. I think that's Chinese up there. Singapore? Australia? I'm. Air Force Museum. I wonder if this is Australia. But then again, where? There's an Air Force Museum. Yeah, and again, I mean, Australia has a heavy Chinese influence these days, so it could be just like, Chinese companies and stuff. It says Airport Road, so it could be, some sort of import-export thing. It's one or the other. I think it's either Singapore or Australia, but I think I'm going to go with Australia and probably kick myself. But yeah, again, this no, this is I'm just not certain. I don't know either country that well. But I guess if I keep doing these challenges, then I'll start learning more. But I think I'm going to go with Australia. Nope. Singapore. 86 points. That's horrible. But live and learn, right? Got to go with my gut. That kind of hurts my score. Okay. Desert-ish. Let's see. Rio Mendoza. Aha. Mendoza. Viewers of this channel will have noticed that I just did a Hitman challenge. Mendoza, Argentina. So I'm going to go with my Hitman knowledge and say this is Argentina. Now, the Rio Mendoza was a dry riverbed, so it could be anywhere in the country. And there's a lot of dry areas here, so in the south. So I think that's what we're looking at. Yeah, you see down here. Yeah, somewhere in here. It's a shame, it's a long country, so if I'm off, I'm going to be way off. And I'm way off. And there's Mendoza. Oh, that's my bad habits creeping in again. I just kind of jump at it and just say, I think it's here in the middle of the desert. Instead of like looking up north a little bit, I would have seen it in Mendoza and it would have at least clicked around Mendoza. Oh, that's irritating. But I will say that I'm enjoying the daily challenge, and I think this is something I'm going to pick up on because it does kind of expand your knowledge, because I wouldn't normally focus on these areas. Let's see, where were we now? Not sure. Could be Thailand. Could be Cambodia. Could be like Bangladesh. They're giving me some areas I really need to focus more attention on. I'm really not proficient in these areas. I mean, it's like I always need a sign that says "Welcome to, Bangkok" or something like that. Digital gents. All right. Clock is ticking. Don't think I'm going to get anything from here. Shibgonji. Silent. Unfortunately, I don't know. I'm going to go with Thailand, I think. It's somewhere along here between like Bangladesh, Burma, Thailand, Cambodia, somewhere in here. So we're just going to wild ass guess it again. And it's Bangladesh. I gotta go with my gut on these. Okay, let's look at the summary. 13,000. I guess it's not too bad for my first daily challenge. These are all areas that I'm not used to, that I really haven't spent any time exploring. I'm really disappointed about the Argentina one because, like I said, I just did a Hitman video and it was Mendoza. Once I saw Rio Mendoza, I should have looked for Mendoza. But like a dumbass, I didn't. So it says I did a good job. I could have done better, right? And of course, the high scores are all, people that do it within like minutes. And there's me. I don't even get rated with a number. So we'll work on that. But that was fun. We'll try that again. On to the next challenge. I think we're going to do Finland or Minnesota. My family background is Scandinavian, from Finland, and there's a heavy Scandinavian influence in Minnesota, so I feel I can relate to this one. It's a moderate map, so let's give it a shot. No time limit, moving allowed. Okay. So we're dumped in the middle of the forest. If I'm going to start going with my gut, since I didn't last time, I'm going to say probably Finland. Look at this bridge over here. To me, that doesn't look like an American type bridge. See, look at that. I don't know why, to me that just does not look like some sort of American design. That red house in the distance. Yeah, I think we're in. I think we're in Finland. But let's see if we can verify this. Oh, we're not verifying anything if I can't move. That's a little disappointing because there's a house up there. I could get a better idea. Let's try the other way. Little path up in there. That little weird post spot. Yeah, this is Finland. And real slow. Real slow. I zoom in, I click, I zoom out, I click. It just does not want me to get around this curve. Nope. I don't know if that's with the individual map, if it's with the Google car, or what causes that. I'd be curious if anybody does know and you want to comment. I appreciate it, just to figure out why is it not consistent. But we're going to go with Finland. No idea where, but I'm kind of looking at the denseness of the trees to get an idea of whether I think it's a little more north. But I mean, Finland is so tree heavy. 128 miles, huh? Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that for sure. Okay, round 2. Yeah, again, kind of getting the Finland vibe. It must be the trees and the like the denseness of them. I mean, I'm not that well versed on Minnesota. My experiences have been in Minneapolis and the surrounding area to go to the casinos and that kind of stuff. But that's about it. I mean, I really haven't gone out in the woods. But to me, this just looks like, almost Arctic Circle type, getting up there, heavy. Although Minnesota sort of is, but I don't know where they both lie on the as far as which one is more north than the other. But I'm assuming Finland is. Okay, that mailbox there. Yeah, see and that sign with the orange dot and the red ring around it. Yeah, that's Finland. We're on Finland number 2. And again, not sure where, but maybe we'll stick kind of in the same general area where we clicked last, or where it was last time, and just go from there. Yep, 118 miles. Okay, I'm assuming this is pretty good. I mean, being 100 miles off, it isn't so bad for all these dropped in the middle of the road type things. Okay, now this one, I'm getting a Minnesota vibe. And that's because this road looks like typical American country road that's just kind of beat up. You can see all the lines in it. It's just from years of freezing, thawing out, freezing, thawing out. We're headed west, which would also lend itself to being Minnesota, I think more along those lines. Although I'm sure Finland has roads that go from east to west. Yeah, I think this is Minnesota. I mean, there's a lot of trees here, but you don't see they're not as thick as the ones we just saw. That's like I don't know what that is. Is that like a gas? I see those things, but I don't know if that's a gas line or, like a warning for gas lines. That looks like, let's see, that doesn't really look, just not sure. I'm going to go with Minnesota, I think, but those power lines are a little concerning. I guess there's parts of the U.S. that still have, I mean, this is definitely way, way rural. And there's train tracks. Yeah, I'm thinking Minnesota, right? Nice little creek down there. Not sure what that reflection is, or lake or whatever, pond. That looks pretty cool. It's pretty, I'll say that. There's another one of those posts. So is there some sort of a gas line that runs from between the train tracks and the road along here, going west? And once again, Google Maps, slow, 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 slow. There's a train signal. That really doesn't do anything for me. I mean, there's little things in here that make me think, gosh, this could be Europe. It could be Finland. But then again, with this road and all, this to me just looks like Minnesota, or just pretty much any American rural area there where the the trees are like this. There's a sign. It's like, is that like warning? I can't tell if it's in Finnish or if it just says warning. And with another one of those little posts. Yeah, I think we're going to go with Minnesota here. Question is where? Is a train coming out of Minneapolis? Are the trains that are further north, or are there a lot of trains in Minnesota, or is it just like a couple of main lines? There's Duluth. I mean, I could see trains certainly coming out of Duluth. Yeah. All right. Okay, 159 miles. Well, it was a good call in Minnesota. I'm happy with that. That's right on the coast there. That's interesting. Yeah. Okay, good. Yeah, I'm happy with that. 159 miles. We'll take it. Okay, round 4, and we are on train tracks. The Google car hopped on a train track. This is the first time I've seen this. I'd be rather surprised if this would be allowed in the U.S. Plus, these trees look like the other ones. This looks like Finland. I don't think we're going to get anywhere. We're just cruising on the train tracks. There's one of those red houses or whatever buildings. There you go. There's a house over there. That RV has me a little nervous, but they do have a lot of caravans in Europe, so we don't have a monopoly on them. But yeah, I'm thinking this is Finland. Yeah, let's go with that. Again, we don't really know where, but let's hope we can get ourselves somewhat close. The last couple were a little further south. Get closer to the road, just for shits and giggles. There we go, 173 miles. All right, at least I'm getting my countries right. That's good. And I'm keeping it under 200 miles, so that makes me feel pretty good about this. I kind of like this one. Okay, 5 of 5. Interesting surface here. Looks like frozen tundra. A little more sparse on the trees. That bench, that sign. I'm getting, I sense this is Finland again. Maybe further south. I mean, it could be, the cameras could be playing a bit of tricks on me, this little photosphere thing, because the trees look thicker out there. But I'm still going with Finland on this one. We'll go a little bit further, like south, in this, see where the green is a little more. Well, it's up in the north too. It's like a lighter green, but I still think that it might be more in the in the south, like a lighter green area. We'll just try them here in the middle. Ooh, 244. All right, Well, that one I was over 200 miles, but still, and it was more towards the middle by the lake. Really neat. That was cool. I like that one. I like that one a lot. Probably not one I'm going to do again because it's all just in the forest and you just have to guess which forest it basically is. But 16,807 points. We'll take it. Right? We did under 200 miles for all of them except for round 5. To me, that's a good score. I'm happy. I don't know how you get closer with it unless you really know the forest, but we do have some really good players on GeoGuessr that have a knack for this stuff. Okay, that's going to wrap it up. So like, subscribe, hit the notify button, and we will catch you the next time on GeoGuessr.